Building emotional strength through daily mindfulness practices. Have you ever thought about why some people don't seem to get upset when life throws them the hardest problems? Now, what if I told you that you can build this kind of mental strength? It's not something you're born with. Building emotional fortitude is essential to living a balanced, contented existence in a world full of stressors and uncertainty. Emotional strength is the capacity to comprehend, control, and learn from feelings rather than ignoring or repressing them. By teaching us to be more present, more conscious of our feelings, and able to respond wisely rather than impulsively, daily mindfulness exercises provide a useful way to develop this resilience. The practice of mindfulness involves focusing on our thoughts, feelings, and bodily sensations in the here and now without passing judgment. By incorporating mindfulness into our everyday routines, we can develop our emotional resilience, manage difficulties with poise, and maintain composure under pressure. We'll examine how mindfulness fosters emotional resilience in this video, as well as useful strategies for integrating mindfulness exercises into daily life. Comprehending emotional power. Emotional strength. What is it? The ability to maintain composure and equilibrium under pressure, called emotional strength. The ability to overcome obstacles, control one's emotions, and keep perspective is more important than avoiding adversity. While they are not impervious to stress, disappointment, or sorrow, emotionally strong people have learned to deal with these situations without becoming overwhelmed by them. The value of emotional stability. People with emotional resilience are better able to manage stress, bounce back from losses faster, and maintain wholesome relationships. It is associated with better mental and physical health, as well as a higher standard of living in general. Gaining emotional resilience helps people face life's ups and downs with composure and determination. How mindfulness helps develop emotional resilience. Increasing self-awareness. The foundation of emotional resilience is self-awareness. Being mindful encourages us to observe our thoughts and feelings without passing judgment, which aids in the development of self-awareness. By practicing mindfulness, we can become more aware of our emotional reactions and identify thought patterns. We can better comprehend our triggers and modify our reactions to them thanks to this heightened awareness. For instance, mindfulness can help you identify your inclination to behave badly in stressful situations and stop it before it gets out of control. Instead of responding impulsively or out of habit, you might eventually learn to make healthier choices that represent your genuine goals. Reducing anxiety and stress. Worries about the future or thoughts about the past are common causes of stress and anxiety. Our attention is diverted from these worries by mindfulness, which brings us back to the here and now. By focusing entirely on the here and now, we can lessen the hold of stressful thoughts and develop serenity. This technique lessens the negative effects of stress on our emotions and mental state while assisting us in dealing with it in a more healthy manner. Enhancing the control of emotions. The capacity to control one's emotions in a balanced manner is known as emotional regulation. This is enhanced by mindfulness, which teaches us to notice our feelings instead of letting them consume us. For instance, mindfulness enables you to recognize the root of your anger, acknowledge it, and react calmly instead than allowing it to control your behavior. This exercise improves emotional control over time, which is essential for resilience and stability. Mindfulness exercises every day to develop emotional stability. These useful, simple mindfulness exercises might help you become more emotionally resilient. Each may be customized to meet your needs and modified to fit your daily schedule. Breathing exercises in the morning. Deep breathing exercises for a few minutes at the beginning of the day can help create a peaceful atmosphere. Easy breathing techniques that help you focus and lower anxiety include 4 to 7 8 breathing, which involves inhaling for 4 counts, holding for 7, and exhaling for 8. Try to concentrate only on your breathing, paying attention to the way air comes in and goes out. Clarity, a reduction in morning stress, and preparation for the day can all be achieved with this easy activity. Conscious observation. Set aside a certain period of time every day to engage in focused observation. Observing the sights and sounds of your morning commute and focusing on the flavor and texture of your food could be enough to achieve this. Take full use of your surroundings by paying close attention to every little detail and relishing every second. By keeping you rooted in the here and now, mindful observation promotes a sense of serenity and stability that gradually increases emotional resilience. Meditation using body scan. A great technique to reestablish a connection with your body and become conscious of any tension or discomfort is body scan meditation. Focus on every area of your body, starting from your toes and working your way up to your head, while lying down or sitting comfortably. Without passing judgment, pay attention to whatever feelings you experience and deliberately let go of any tension you observe. By drawing attention to bodily feelings associated with tension or anxiety, this technique not only promotes emotional awareness, but also relaxes the body. Mindfulness in journaling. Writing down your feelings and ideas without passing judgment or doing any analysis is known as mindful journaling. Every day, set aside a little period of time to consider your feelings, the circumstances that led to them, and your reaction. Building emotional strength requires a greater understanding of oneself and the ability to recognize emotional patterns, both of which are facilitated by this practice. You might identify recurring themes or triggers throughout time, which can help you handle similar circumstances more skillfully in the future. Gratitude practice. A straightforward yet powerful technique to change your emphasis from what's lacking to what's gratifying is to cultivate an attitude of gratitude. Spend a few minutes every day thinking about 3 things for which you are thankful, regardless of how minor they may appear. By consistently focusing on the positive aspects of your life, you develop a resilient mindset that allows you to face challenges head-on. Meditation on loving kindness. Sending pleasant energy to oneself and others is the practice of loving kindness meditation, also known as metta meditation. Begin by focusing your thoughts of love and kindness on yourself, and then progressively spread these sentiments to family, friends, and even people you find difficult. Compassion and empathy are fostered by this activity, and they are critical for emotional resilience. You can improve your capacity to react to others and yourself with compassion by cultivating a kind mentality. Reflection and letting go in the evening. Spend some time thinking back on your day before going to bed. Take note of any residual feelings, such as worry, happiness, or annoyance, and accept them without passing judgment. Following this little introspection, take a few deep breaths and let go of any worries in your mind to practice letting go. By processing unresolved emotions and encouraging sound sleep, this nightly routine can prepare you for a new day. Fitting mindfulness exercises into a demanding schedule. It may seem difficult to fit mindfulness exercises into a hectic schedule, but doesn't have to be. Because mindfulness is about consistency rather than complexity, start simple and work your way up. Take advantage of waiting times. Take advantage of waiting moments to engage in mindfulness exercises. Take a few deep breaths or look around you instead of grabbing your phone at a stoplight or while waiting in line. Make notes. Set reminders for quick mindfulness breaks throughout the day on your calendar or phone. You could concentrate yourself and avoid stress buildup with just 5 minutes. Conscientious transitions. When you're switching between tasks or finishing up for the day at work, try to be mindful. You may approach each task with a new, clear mind if you take a moment to reset by concentrating on your breathing or performing a quick body scan. Advantages of mindfulness for emotional resilience over time. With regular practice, mindfulness's effects on emotional resilience develop over time rather than being instantaneous. The following are some long-term advantages. Increased self-compassion. Being mindful promotes self-compassion, which is necessary to deal with life's ups and downs without criticizing oneself. By being kind to yourself, you create an internal resource that makes it easier for you to recover emotionally from setbacks. Better connections. Relationships can be enhanced by the empathy and patience that mindfulness cultivates. You're more likely to communicate clearly and respond less impulsively if you have better emotional control. Improved decision-making and concentration. Being mindful enhances clarity and focus, which enables you to make wiser choices even when under duress. This capacity to maintain composure lowers stress and fosters calm, which enhances long-term emotional resilience. Enhanced stress resilience. Maintaining a regular mindfulness practice might help you stay composed under pressure by altering the way your brain reacts to stress. The prefrontal cortex, the area of the brain in charge of controlling emotions, gets stronger with practice. Developing emotional resilience via regular mindfulness exercises is a life-changing experience. It entails making a commitment to take tiny but significant actions that advance your resilience and tranquility. You can build the emotional fortitude required to face life's obstacles with poise and dignity by concentrating on the here and now, paying attention to your feelings, and practicing kindness toward both yourself and other people. Since consistency is essential, begin modestly and let mindfulness become ingrained in your daily routine. You'll probably discover that inner serenity and emotional resilience are not only possible, but also long-lasting throughout time. If you're enjoying this and want more tips on living a stronger, more resilient life, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Join us for weekly insights and practical advice to keep you inspired on your journey. Subscribe now and never miss out.